Zoom 104.5 music from Boz Scaggs and his album Down to Then Left. On Zoom 104.5, just a few minutes away from the hour of 5 o'clock, Rolling Stones in the next set from their live album Get Your Ya-Ya's Out. I'm also going to be checking out some Cheap Trick from their latest. Foxy Lady having another ladies' night tonight. It's Thursday. You should know that. Free admissions for all ladies tonight, plus pitchers of beer from 7 until 9 o'clock. Bobby's going to be out very shortly, leading a fox hunt with the winner receiving a $25 first prize. And, of course, at ladies' pool tournament, too, $50 first prize. All going on at ladies' night tonight at the Foxy Lady on the Port Arthur Road in Beaumont.
Calder in Beaumont. Call 833-1369. Parties and wedding receptions welcome.
That weather for the weekend looks pretty good. Should be sunny and mild for the next few days. Lows tonight getting down to about 43 and a high tomorrow of 69. Right now 62 degrees at Zoom. KZOM Orange. Zoom 104.5 music from Dan Fogelberg. Brand new album out called Phoenix and a track called Wishing on the Moon. 7 after 5 o'clock, Larry with you. Little Moody Blues in the next set. Also music from Nicolette Larson.
It's late.
Peking Paradise at 3135 Calder in Beaumont would like to give you lunch. Get your choice of chicken chow mein, sweet and sour pork, vegetarian special, pork chung king, or chicken curry. It's served with egg flour soup, fried rice, and egg roll. If you'd like to have one on us in the Peking Paradise, give me a call. I'd like to give it to you.
Ted.
He did.
He thought he was in China.
That's right.
Thought he'd get along with everybody. What's weird, man? You ever seen a guy with eyes in his feet?
Yeah, sure I have. Just like a potato, right?
Sure.
A spud upside down is an American.
That's what
right?
we used to call him, Spud.
Spud Riley.
Yeah,
Sure, man.
Spud
I
Riley.
remember Spud
I
Riley.
was in gym class with him.
Yeah, Jim?
Yeah, man.
Everybody else in my class is named Jim, too. You must have gone to the same school.
Yeah, did you go to gym high school?
Yeah, sure did. That's why I
that
had
was
gym
a
class.
fine high
Hi,
school.
Jim. What's your name, by the way?
Jim, how you doing, man?
Jim, well,
Bang
fine.
on,
Give me
brother.
six. Right on, right off, man.
Zoom 104.5 music from the Street Survivors LP, Leonard Skinner. Oh, I was reading an article by Gary Rossington, who wrote that song for Ronnie Van Zant. They're just about to put a new band together called the Collins-Rossington Band. Quite a few members of Skinner in it. And they say, well, if they sound like anything, they'll sound like Skinner around the time of Street Survivors, more than, say, the pronounced LP or Nothing Fancy or any of those LPs. Looking forward to seeing that album coming out right about January. I've got music coming up from the Police, little George Harrison, and also Billy Joel on Zoom 104.5.
Joey's Candies and Gifts at 738 9th Avenue has porcelain flowers of the Bible, pewter biblical ornaments, and Advent wreaths, plus a new shipment of miniatures and, of course, plenty of great preservative-free gourmet candies. The store other stores wish they could be is 1 block from the Golden Dry Cinema.
In the store other stores wish they could be.
And right now, Joey's is giving a 25% discount on all dolls, ornaments, collector's bells, and jewelry. Sometime tonight, I have a pair of tickets to give away to see the Texas Rock Horse Opera this Saturday night at midnight at the Galen Theater in Beaumont. Of course, the feature is The Kids Are All Right, starring The Who, right before the film, just in case you don't know. Zoomicorn's going to be up at the movie, jamming live. You've never seen anything like this, and just possibly might not get another shot at it, so you want to be sure and be there. Zoom crew will be out there passing out LPs and meeting Zoomers. I'd certainly like to meet a lot of people. It's coming up this Saturday night at midnight at the Galen Theater in Beaumont, the Texas Rock Horse Opera. Your album station is Zoom, KZOM. Music from the Piano Man LP on Zoom 104.5, Billy Joel and Captain Jack. It's about 14 minutes away from 6 o'clock. Going to be speaking with Alan Parsons on Off the Record in about 10 minutes or so. Did you know that Robin is back on Zoom? Jazz Session comes your way Sunday night at midnight. It's hosted by Robin and sponsored in part by Joey's Candies and Gifts in Port Arthur. This week it's the ladies' turn, featuring ladies like Terry Garthwaite, Joni Mitchell, and Flora Purim. Be coming your way on Jazz Session Sunday night at midnight on Zoom 104.5.
For $25. The rock and roll gets started at 7 with Airborne, followed by Scott McGill. I'll see you tonight at the Foxy Lady on Port Arthur Road in Beaumont.
Zoom 104.5 music from Paul McCartney and Wings, or actually just Paul McCartney. That precedes Wings by just a year or so. From Ram and Smile Away. Marshall Tucker Band is coming up next. Music from their Searching for a Rainbow LP. Ian gone, and we're going to be talking with Alan Parsons and Off the Record, too.
Woods TV Rentals presents
Record.
Taking a quick look at Triangle weather. It should be sunny and mild for the next few days and into the weekend. Low tonight should be 43. Looking for a high tomorrow around 69. Right now 63 degrees at Zoom. KZOM RH. Zoom 104.5. Music from Ian Gom and his first LP, Gone with the Wind. And hold on to what you got. Larry with you on this Thursday night, trying to get ready for the weekend. Oh boy, it's going to be a struggle to make it to Friday nights. Music coming up from War, Tanya Tucker. We're Zoom tracking her album tonight called Tear Me Apart. Some Beatles and also Who music. 7 o'clock tonight, Foxy Lady gets underway with another ladies' night. Free admission for all ladies, plus buck pitchers of beer from 7 until 9 o'clock. Bobby's going to be out leading another ladies' night fox hunt, with the winner receiving a $25 cash prize. Also going to be having the ladies' pool tournament, $50 cash prize for that one. Going on tonight at the Foxy Lady. Hope you can make it out for ladies' night at the Foxy Lady on the Port Arthur Road in Beaumont.
Come shop with us and do your Christmas shopping early. Jefferson City, where there's everything under the sun.
And while shopping at Jeff City, be sure and visit Graves Fashions and the Sandwich Shop. Zoom 104.5. Music from Let It Be on Zoom 104.5.
It's ladies' night.
Some very special stereo components for some very special stereo sound. $1,250 worth of stereo for only $9.95, and you can finance it at Rock Audio, 39 North 11th in Beaumont. Rock Audio, the stereo professionals.
Led Zeppelin number 1 is being featured on Hotline Chat Tracks tomorrow night. Be hearing side 2 of it at 12 o'clock noon tomorrow. Brought to you by Whitestrom and Stereo at 2828 Memorial in Port Arthur. And 104.5. Music from the Allman Brothers and their very first LP, Time Into the Whipping Post. 21 minutes away from 7 o'clock. Larry with you. Got the concert line coming up for you in just a few minutes. Music from The Who and a little bit of Pablo Cruz for you, too.
Let's face it. Boy, and the Zumacorn might even show up. Join us this Saturday night at midnight at the Galen Theater, 11th Street in Beaumont, as we present The Who and The Kids Are All Right in Dolby Stereo sound. From the ones that know how to rock and roll, Zoom. KZOM. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young from their album Deja Vu and Carry On. Straight up 7 o'clock at KZOM Orange. Got music coming up from Kenny Loggins, Eagles, and a little bit of oldie music from the Chambers Brothers.
It's late.
Taking a quick look at the Zoom concert line. In concert on December the 2nd, head east at the Fair Park Coliseum. Tickets will be most likely coming on Monday in the local clubs. So Scott McGill Band and Airborne appearing Wednesday through Sunday nights out at the Foxy Lady. They're out there tonight. On November the 28th, it's Eric Johnson and Mount Zion at the Setzer Center Ballroom at Lamar University. That's a Wednesday night. Don't want to forget this Saturday night, the Zumacorn will be in concert at the Galen Theater right about 12 o'clock, right before the Texas Rock Horse Opera. Concert's coming up to the Palace Sunday night. It's Rusty Weir. November the 25th, Jerry Jeff Walker will be at the Palace in Beaumont, and December the 9th at Doug Kershaw. Concert's coming to the Houston Palace tomorrow night. It's the Ramones. Saturday, it's Commander Cody. On the 24th of this month, 2020 will be at the Houston Palace. Steve Forbert on the 28th. Concerts in December at the Houston Palace. Muddy Water on the 5th of December. On the 6th, Pat Benatar. And on the 15th, it's Owen Bishop at the Houston Palace. Concerts at the Houston Summit on the 25th of this month. Billy Joel. December the 9th, it's Kenny Loggins and Tom Johnston. Styx and Point Blank are almost sold out. They're going to be at the Houston Summit on December the 14th. And in January, Bruce Springsteen, his concert will be on the 6th. Concerts coming to the Rockefeller Club in Houston. November the 17th, it's Phil Woods. The 18th, J.D. Souther. December the 1st, Gary Burton. And December the 8th at the Rockefeller Club in Houston, it's Pat Metheny. Other concerts coming to Houston. Dan Fogelberg on the 27th of this month at the Houston Music Hall. 29th, John Prine and the Fabulous Thunderbirds in the Celebrity Circle Theater. 2 concerts on the 30th of November, Savoy Brown at Dome Shadows and Arlo Guthrie at the Houston Music Hall. Month of December on the 2nd, it's Waylon Jennings at the Houston Coliseum. And on the 3rd, Kansas, along with Sniffin' the Tears at the Houston Coliseum. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers will be at the Houston Music Hall on December the 6th. December the 10th, it's the Blue Oyster Cult in the Houston Coliseum. 2 concerts coming to Lake Charles. Tomorrow night, it's Rusty Weir at the Say2 Club, and Kiss will be in Lake Charles at the Coliseum on December the 6th. If anybody asks you where you get your concert information, you can tell them Zoom. That's KZOM Orange. Music from the Eagles, their new LP, The Long Run, on Zoom 104.5. Had a couple of calls on something that went down in Port Arthur today. The Texaco refinery had an explosion this evening. Preliminary reports say that all refinery workers have escaped injury, and they suspect the blaze was caused by a ruptured line of oil. Checking that out right now. If anything else goes down, we'll certainly let you know. Little Rolling Stones coming up for you next on Zoom.
I want to tell you about...
Talked to a nice young lady in a dry cleaner place this afternoon. Went to a little mini concert from the Rolling Stones. Zoom 104.5. Little mini concert from the Rolling Stones. Kind of shows their decadent side, doesn't it? Little Foreigner coming up for you next. Also music from Peter Frampton. If you're in the Lumberton area, you might want to keep this number on hand at 755-1327. That's in case of unexpected emergencies. It'll put you in touch with the Lumberton Volunteer Fire Department or an ambulance. Rising Home...
Absolutely free. The Texas Pelican Club, right off the Toomey Starks exit in Vinton, Louisiana.
Zoom 104.5. Music from Peter Frampton. Zoom 104.5. Music from Paul Rogers and Free from their album Free in Water. The song was Fire and Water. ZZ Top on the other side. Music from Blondie from their new album Eat to the Beat. I'd like to remind you about Off the Barn Wall. Bob Crockett is your host, and it comes your way every Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Brought to you by Ray's Paint and Body Shop at 701 Stadium in Port Arthur.
Complimentary Zoom Texas tea. The winner walks away with $25. The rock and roll gets started at 7 with Airborne, followed by Scott McGill. I'll see you tonight at the Foxy Lady on Port Arthur Road in Beaumont.
Texas Rock Horse Opera is returning this Saturday night to the Galen Theater in Beaumont. Of course, the show starts at midnight, and the feature this week is The Kids Are All Right, starring The Who, a very, very fine rock and roll film. Zoomacorn's going to be out there jamming. Actually see the Zoomacorn on stage doing his guitar bit and jumping around. Zoom crew will be out, passing out soundtrack LPs to The Kids Are All Right, and we'll be out there to meet the Zoomers. It's coming up this Saturday night at midnight. It's the Zoom Texas Rock Horse Opera. Tickets will go on sale 6 p.m. Saturday at the Galen Theater, and they're $2 a head. However, got a pair of passes for The Kids Are All Right Saturday night to pass on to you. If you want them, give me a call. Zoom 104.5. Music from Joe Cocker and his album With a Little Help from My Friends, Feeling All Right. Listen really closely. You can hear Jimmy Page in there helping out on that session. Guess Who? And a little bit of Beatles coming up for you next. Got an updated forecast, too. Weatherman says should be sunny and getting warmer for the next few days running into the weekend. Low tonight, about 44. Looking for a high tomorrow of 69. Right now, 59 degrees at Zoom 104.5. Jay and the Tri's album station is Zoom. KZOM Orange. Not really a lot you can say when that thing finally does go away. Music from Abbey Road, the Beatles, and I Want You. It is at about 12 after 8 o'clock. Larry with you till just a little after 9 o'clock. Brian's going to be in just a bit early for us tonight. Music coming up from Carole King, who's calling in Beaumont. Getting into the music of The Who, some new Toto from their album Hydra. This is kind of like a sequel to The Dirty White Boy. It's called White Sister. And they're going to get together in some other song, I'm sure. And we'll also be getting into Rod Stewart and the Faces, too. Bobby's out at the Foxy Lady right now. They're having their ladies' night. Free admission for all ladies. Pitchers of beer are $1 until 9 o'clock tonight. Fox hunt going on with the winner receiving $25 first prize. And the pool tournament is in progress right now. The winner will win $50. Song going down at the Ladies' Night at the Foxy Lady on the Port Arthur Road in Beaumont.
Rock Audio, the stereo professionals.
Nice cool night outside. What better than little Carole King from Tapestry on Zoom 104.5. Zoom 104.5. Music from The Who and Happy Jack from the album A Quick One. That song is part of the movie The Kids Are All Right. We'll be screening it Saturday night at midnight at the Galen Theater in Beaumont as the Texas Rock Horse Opera returns. Kids Are All Right. Preceding that will be the Zoomacorn, live on stage jamming before the movie. Zoom crew is going to be out there, going to be passing out LPs and various things. Be out there to meet you too. Tickets are $2 a head. You can pick them up anytime after 6 p.m. on Saturday. Hope you can make it out. Going to have a lot of fun. The Kids Are All Right, starring The Who, Texas Rock Horse Opera, Saturday night at midnight at the Galen Theater in Beaumont.
It's ladies.
They also sell custom-made guitars and the highest quality accessories on the market today. It all adds up. At Wooden Music, they know their business. Wooden Music, 2487 Calder in Beaumont.
If you think you may have a social disease, the VD clinics in Port Arthur and Beaumont can help. If you need the numbers, Zoom's got them.
Michelob Light from Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
Yeah.
On the King Biscuit Flower Hour this weekend, it's Van Morrison live in concert. Comes your way Sunday night at 11 o'clock on your album station. Zoom 104.5. Music from Derek and the Dominoes. And keep on growing. I'm just about out of here. Brian will be in about 8 minutes or so. I've got music of Deep Purple and Molly Hatchet to send me off, though.
Hi there.
78712. And I'm Joel Block.
Straight up 9 o'clock at Zoom. KZOM Orange.